Okay, so next in this little series of videos, I wanted to go over what it's like when you start taking damage in combat and how to track that on D&D Beyond, since it'll do so much for you. So basically, if I say that I rolled an 11 to hit you and I've hit your armor class, then you can go on ahead and say, well, what damage am I going to be receiving? And I'll tell you a number there. So let's say that I hit you for 16 damage. You obviously would not click heal, you would click damage. Let's say the next swing takes you for, I don't know, 121. Let's do 11 damage. Um, when you receive 11 damage and you go unconscious, this screen will pop up. Looking at it at first, it's like, okay, I guess I'm going to click these little boxes here. But actually, this is just representing this other dialogue that's going to open up. When the second dialogue opens up, you can start going through your failed saves, your death fails, whatever. If at any point you gain HP, come down here, click your healing, and click apply changes. And that should bring you back up to life with that amount of HP. Your eyes flutter open, life's good. But let's say that you get knocked down again. You start taking failed death saving throws, and you actually reach 3. This up here will change to I am now dead, and I get some other options over on this side. These are common side effects of different revivification spells. So if you have Revivify cast on you, you come back to life with 1 HP. So you'd click this one, you'd restore life. You're no longer marked. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to confirm. You're no longer marked dead, and you come back to life with your 1 HP like you thought. Temporary HP goes over here on the side, and it is shed at the end of combat usually, and it's the first thing to go. If someone's unconscious and you give them temporary HP, see, it'll pull them off first. If they're unconscious and you give them temporary HP, nothing's going to change. They just have temporary HP to keep them from taking damage. So this is only really useful in a couple of niche situations. On a short rest, long rest situation, let's give you 1 HP before we go to short rest, long rest. On a short rest, when you click that, you will have hit dice appear here, and that is based on the number of levels that you have in your character class. Hit dice, as you click them, D&D Beyond will even let you roll them, and I believe it will apply that healing to you. It does. So you can go ahead and add your hit dice one at a time as you use them, but once a dice is used, you cannot get it back until you take a long rest, and you only recover half of your spent hit dice every long rest. So I would need 2 long rests to recover myself back up to full. That covers that. So on a long rest, if I hit up to 2 hit dice, 5 spell slots, and I want to reset my maximum HP, that's talking about this temporary HP that I have. Generally speaking, you want this checked unless your DM tells you otherwise. All my stuff has come back. If I had used up a bunch of Bardic Inspiration and, I don't know, let's see. I'd thrown around some of my spells, and I hit this long rest button and I verify that I want to take my long rest, you'll see these charges come off. If I go back to my features and traits, these are also good to go. You know that these come back because they tell you that you get them back per a long rest. If it is a feature that comes back on a short rest, that will also be listed next to there instead. That's going to conclude this video for now. I'll catch you on the next one.